Subscribe to my channel Making Impossible and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any one of my upcoming videos.
Yo, what's up friends? I'm Shulazari and welcome back to Making Impossible, the channel that teaches you how to make the impossible and be the smartest person in the room. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the Classic Pass. Classic Pass is the move that is used by the magicians in order to control any playing card from the center of the deck to the top of the deck or to the bottom of the deck. And it's one of the mostly used moves because it is very easy to do, it's very fast, and it's also very swift. In the first part of today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to actually do the Classic Pass. What are the steps or what are the basic hand movements that you need to do in order to do the Classic Pass. And after that, I'm going to show you my handling or my way of doing the Classic Pass, how I do it very fast and very smooth without even much movement of my hands. And after that, I'm going to guide you through when to do the Classic Pass and when not to do the Classic Pass, and which is the best card position for doing the Classic Pass and what is the exact moment in which you are going to do the Classic Pass. So you can already understand that this is going to be a very detailed tutorial. So if you are into card magic, if you are new into card magic, and if you don't know this move, then make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end so that you can master the Classic Pass. And if you have problems, for magicians who already know the Classic Pass, if you have problems, then make sure you also watch this video from the beginning till the end so that it can help you if any way possible, so that it can gear up your Classic Pass. So without any further ado, let's start our today's video.
I'll feature one lucky Instagram user every Monday in my Smack That Monday episodes. If you want your Instagram profile or page to be featured in my next Smack That Monday episode, follow the simple steps that are given in the video description. So now, let's continue.
Okay guys, this is how the Classic Pass looks like. You can see I have a deck of cards, and let's say the spectator selects a random card, for example this one, the 10 of clubs. I'm going to leave the 10 of clubs somewhere in the center of the deck, and I'm actually going to give this deck a shake, and the 10 of clubs will actually travel to the top of the deck. Right now I can also do this with a faced up card, and I'm going to do this with a faced up card so that you can see when the card is actually coming to the top of the deck. So I'm going to leave this 6 of spades faced up, put all the cards on top of it, and then as you can see, the 6 of spades comes to the top of the deck immediately after I shake the deck. Now the one that you saw right now is the Classic Pass, and it's actually with a cover on the Classic Pass. But in real life, you're not going to do the Classic Pass like this. Instead, you're going to just do a misdirection while doing the Classic Pass, because this Classic Pass is an utility move which you're going to use in card magic so that you can control your card either to the top of the deck or to the bottom of the deck without your spectators knowing. So you're not going to do this kind of shaking in front of your spectator, otherwise your spectator will know that you're actually doing some nasty moves, and that is why you're not going to do this kind of move in real life. Rather than that, in real life you're going to do a misdirection, and when your spectators get misdirected, at that fraction of time you're going to do the Classic Pass, and it's going to be very fast, very subtle, without much movement of hands. And I'll actually guide you through that in the tutorial. I'm also going to guide you through when to do the Classic Pass, at which position the card should be in, so that you can actually do a Classic Pass in the tutorial. But before that, let's get into the basics first and then the handling. So right now, let's jump into the tutorial. Okay guys, this is how the card controlling actually works. So first of all, even before doing the card controlling, you have to know how it actually works. Okay, so what to actually control the card. So first of all, if you want to control this card to the top of the deck, then what you're going to do is, after your spectator selects the card, for example this one, you're going to keep a pinky over here. You're going to take a pinky break on the top of this card, so from the top of this card, and then you're going to keep all the other cards on the top of that break. So your spectator selection over here, and then the rest of the cards on top of it, with the pinky break on top of your spectator selection, if you want to control the playing card to the top of the deck. And if you want to control this playing card to the bottom of the deck, then you have to keep it to the bottom of the top packet, and then you have to keep a pinky break over here, and then you're going to place all the other cards over here, and then you're going to do the pass. So that's how you have to decide where you have to keep the card in order to do the pass at the correct point. So right now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you how the pass is done. So once you have decided where to control the card, you are now free to do the pass. You have this deck of cards over here, as you can see, and let's say I'm going to control this to the top of the deck. So I'm going to take a pinky break here, and then I'm going to keep the rest of the cards on top of it. Now I'm going to come over here with my other hand, in this case my right hand. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to just grab the bottom packet from the bottom of the pinky break. I'm going to consider it as a bottom packet, and I'm actually going to grab that packet, okay? And I'm going to just grab the bottom packet like this with my thumb here and the top 4 fingers over here. Now you're going to grab the bottom packet, and while doing so the top packet will also get touched with your fingers, but no need to worry, you're not going to keep any kind of force, or you're not going to apply any kind of force on the top and the bottom edge of the top packet, okay? So what you're going to do at this point is you're just going to apply force so that you hold firmly the bottom packet. Then your pinky and your ring finger, your ring finger will actually take a grip of the top packet, and then it will pull it down the side of the packet under the cover of this hand, okay? So once you have got the break and you have come over here to cover up, so under the cover of this hand, this pinky and the ring finger will actually pull the cards, the top packet, down to this side under the cover of this hand. And since I am grabbing it over here, what I am going to do is I am going to just pull this packet up a little bit, and as it happens, this packet goes down and this packet comes up, and I am actually going to drop that packet, the top packet, onto my other hand, and then drop the bottom packet on the top of the top packet. So that's how the card is actually getting controlled. And if you can do this in fast motion, it would probably look just like this, okay? So that's how the card controlling actually happens. Now that's the basics of the classic pass, and that's how the classic pass should be done. Now in order to do this classic pass, first what you have to do is you have to practice this a lot so that you get into the muscle memory of doing this movement. So after you have got into the muscle memory, you will notice it by yourself that at some point of time you are getting faster than what you are able to do at that point of time, okay? So previously, let's say you are doing it slowly like this, then after a lot of practice you will see that you're improving your speed very fast, and it will look just like this. So at first it would look very slow, and then after that it would look fast, just like this. So at that point of time, since you have got fast, you won't even get this packet into the 90-degree position. What you're going to do is just like this. So consider these two as packets. The top packet is pulled down to the bottom packet, and it's just pulled down with a click, just like that. So if you watch closely, I'm just pulling down the top packet, and it's going to actually help me do the pass a lot faster. And this is how I actually do it. Now to make this pass invisible while doing the practice, what you're going to do is you're just going to get a break from wherever you want to, or from your spectator's card, and you need to know where you are actually going to control the card. So understanding that thing, you're going to take a break, and after that what you're going to do is you're just going to tilt this side up, the front face up towards the spectator, so that this short edge is actually visible to the spectator. And then while going down, you're actually going to do the pass, and then you're going to show this shorter side. But you're not going to do like this in real life. You're not going to shake your hand like this in real life, because it's going to be visible to the spectators that you're doing something nasty, but they won't understand what you're doing. But still they will be able to tell you're doing something nasty, which we can't see. Your hands are fast and you are doing any kind of hand movements that we can't see. So that's why you shouldn't actually do this kind of move. So your spectators should be unaware that you are doing any kind of nasty thing, and for that reason what you're going to do is you're going to control the playing card while misdirecting your spectator. So for example, let's say your spectator selects this card, the 9 of spades. You're going to just do like this. So suppose the spectator is right now in front of me and he selects the 9 of spades. So I'm going to just keep the 9 of spades inside, and I'm going to talk to him like, I've kept your 9 of spades inside, you haven't seen me done any kind of moves with these cards, right? So as I was talking to him or her, you saw me that I did the classic pass and I actually controlled their card to the top of the deck, right? So that's when I do the classic pass. That's the timing that I use. So that was the entire part on the basics of the classic pass, as well as how to do it in real life and how to practice the classic pass. Now if you want to make the classic pass more faster and more smoother like me with less shake of hands, then this is what you need to do. You have to put on some changes in the shaking gesture. So first of all, what you need to understand is the pressure where you are applying the force in order to pull down the top packet to the bottom. So since you are applying the force with your pinky finger and your ring finger, the maximum force that is applied is in this part of the top packet, right? So if you are actually going to pull down the top packet, and if this bottom packet is in its way, it's going to slow down automatically, right? But if you are able to move this bottom packet somehow away from the point of the force, then this packet will actually go down with a flick, right? So this is what you need to do. You have to tilt your bottom packet towards this side so that it gets enough space over here just to go down with a flick. And I'm going to do that by doing it this way. So I'm going to grab the bottom packet, and while doing the pass, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to tilt the bottom packet this side, and I'm going to do the pass at the same point of time. So if I do this in a very fast motion, it will actually look like this, just like this. So since the bottom packet actually goes away from the position of the pressure, the top packet goes down with a snap. So let's say these are the two packets, and since it actually moves away from this point of pressure, you can see it will actually go down with a snap, right? So that is the scientific reason why this actually happens faster while I am actually tilting the bottom packet towards the other direction where the pressure is actually generated. So this is how I actually make this pass invisible, almost very fast. So I do this pass while talking to the spectator. So that's the misdirection that I create while talking to them, and while I'm talking to them, I'm just going to do this movement so that I can bring the card to the top without them even noticing any kind of shake in my hand. So that is the misdirection that I do, and that is how I do the classic pass very fast. Now that was the entire thing on basics, the misdirection, how to do the classic pass in real life, and how to speed up your classic pass. Now that's obviously the first things that you obviously need to know how to do the classic pass and to master the classic pass. And the most important thing that you need to know about the classic pass is that you're going to do a classic pass when the card is near about at the center of the deck or somewhere around the top half of the deck, because that is the time when it is suitable for doing the classic pass, because the top packet would be smaller or just half of the deck, and it would be easier for you to do the classic pass. Otherwise you're going to do the Herman pass, which I've actually taught you in my other tutorial on the Herman pass, and that was also a detailed tutorial on the Herman pass. Make sure you check that out if you want to control any playing card which is near at the bottom of the deck. But you're going to do the classic pass while the playing card is actually near the top of the deck. That is the time you're going to do the classic pass, and that is more easy because since you have to pull down a less amount of playing cards to the bottom of the deck. But as I told you, if you have your card near the bottom packet, near about the bottom of the deck, then you are going to do the Herman pass, because in Herman pass you are actually going to push the bottom packet to the top. So in both the cases it would be easier for you, right? Now that is the entire tutorial on the classic pass, and this is a very good utility move for card magic, for where you have to control any playing card to the top of the deck. You can just control the playing card to the top of the deck while talking to your spectator, and you can also control any playing card, for example this one, to the bottom of the deck while you are actually talking to your spectator, right? So you can actually use this card control for card magic, and that's what the main purpose of this classic pass is. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial on the classic pass. Make sure you hit the like button if you did so, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Shaul_Zari. Also, if you have any questions, use the comment section for that, and make sure you smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, and turn on the post notifications so that you don't miss my upcoming videos and my future Smack That Monday episodes. Peace.